Hi guys, and welcome back to Reed's Readers with your host, Clinton Reed. And today, I've got a tote here of an Unhaul. By the time this video goes up, we will have already unhauled these books to half-price books. So, but I thought I would do a video of our winter Unhaul. I know it's March, but I don't know. We'll call it a spring Unhaul then. I'm going to try to do Unhaul videos like quarterly because we do Unhaul quite a bit. If we have enough to do in that quarter season, I'm just going to save it until we have this tote full of books to discuss. A lot of these are ones we've either lost interest in or I've read and I don't know if I'll ever reread, or we have copies. Yeah, let's just get into this. Like I said in my wrap-up, I'm unhauling We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. Not because it's a bad book, it's just I don't see the need to keep it because I'm never going to reread it. I DNF'd Gotham High by Melissa De La Cruz. I couldn't. Something about it just didn't jive well with me, and Sterling didn't like it, so. I know this is going to make a bunch of people sad, but I know I'm never going to reread them. So I'm unhauling To All the Boys I Loved Before series. If I want to consume it, I'll just rewatch the movies. I absolutely loved these. I'm no longer into YA contemporary as much. I don't gravitate towards that unless it's on the queer shelf. I have a few over there that I still want to get to, but not for me right now. So, and I'm like, I've already read them, loved them. I'm unhauling The Wedding Date because Kaylani said it was horrible and I trust her judgment. I'm never going to get to them. I'm just being realistically, and if I do, I could just borrow the audiobook and stuff like that. So I'm unhauling the Jacoby series by William Ritter, which is Jacoby, Beastly Bones, Ghostly Echoes, and The Dire King. I just generally know I'm never going to have time to get to them, so they can go away, and they don't spark joy. That's our thing about our shelves. If the book doesn't spark joy, it can go away. If it's below a 4-star and we know we're never going to reread it, it can go away unless it's part of a series, and then we can determine at the end if we finish the series. Does that make sense? Not that any of these are bad books, just I lost interest in a lot. Next we have Meet Cute Club by Jack Harbin. I DNF'd it. I just couldn't. The writing style in me just didn't work, and I don't understand why it didn't work. It just doesn't. So bye. Sterling is unhauling Lion in the Valleys by Elizabeth Peters because he got a hardback copy of this one. So he is unhauling A Fever of the Blood by Oscar de Morel because he stated if he gets this series, he wants them all to have matching covers, and they've now got different covers. We are unhauling 3 Louis L'Amours only because I've got copies of each of these. First one being The Last Stand at Papago Wells, Beyond the Great Snow Mountain, and Education of a Wandering Man. Just solely for the fact that we already have ones. And I have like 125 of them in there. So, even though those may never get read, but whatever. Apparently, Sterling is now, I'm going to move those, now unhauling The Slayer Chronicles Book 1, First Kill, and Book 2, Second Chance. Because he's read them. Doesn't see himself rereading. I'm unhauling The Accidental Beauty Queen by Terry Wilson because I just don't ever see me gravitating towards it. Sterling is unhauling Ring Shout because he didn't really enjoy it. And he told me what he didn't enjoy about it, which I don't remember right this moment, but I remember it was things that I was like, yeah, I wouldn't enjoy that in a book either. So we are unhauling Winterwood by Sharon Shaw, even though it's this gorgeous edition. Both of us DNF'd it and couldn't jive. So far, I've only liked The Wicked Deep, so just this can go away. We are unhauling because we have completed this series. Both of us have. We really enjoyed it when we read it, but we both know it's not one of our all-time favorites, and we're never going to reread it. I have the spin-off series, the 2 spin-off series that I plan on continuing with, but we are unhauling Shadow of the Bone, Ruin and Rising, and Siege and Storm. We just know we're never going to reread them, and it cleared up some fantasy shelves, so. We are unhauling these 2 mangas. First one being Hiroji, My Boyfriend. We both gave it like 2 stars. It was a little too rapey for us. And we know it's the prequel to Hiroji, My Hero. And if this was rapey, ooh, we're a little worried about this. So we're just unhauling because we don't want to take a chance. Does that make sense? We'll mention that one in a minute. I'm unhauling 5 Total Strangers by Natalie D. Richards. I did really enjoy this. I just don't see me rereading it. It's kind of a predictable thriller. I do want to check out more Natalie D. Richards in the future. I just might try like their audiobooks before I actually purchase, because I don't see her becoming a like all-time new favorite author. It's just she's easy to consume, and I really enjoyed this. I just saw what was happening before it happened. I read a lot of thrillers, so. We're unhauling Internment by Samir Ahmed, only because the fact that I don't. This is like a Islamic phobic camps, concentration camps for Muslims, and it's a little too close to home, so it's just gonna go bye-bye. I don't. We're unhauling The Great American Whatever by Tim Fedrell. We bought it for $2 only because Mel was reading it 1 month before she even finished it. We just heard queer and we went, ooh, $2, cool. And then Mel said something about fat phobia and a few other like horrible things, and I was like, okay, bye. I was like, bye-bye. We are unhauling Bone Crier's Moon by Catherine Purdy, which this I do believe is the Pretty Owl Grade edition. Yes. But Sterling didn't like it, and he explained some things to me about he didn't like, and I just know I wouldn't jive with it. So I'm just on the pretty cover, and this one kinda really sad about unhauling, but I just have no desire to pick it up. I'm getting a little bit picky about the things that I pick up, and I'm going to try in the future. I'm finishing off some series that I'm part of, but I have some others on our shelves that I want to try out different things, but I kind of want to get a little bit more diverse with my reading, and nothing about that calls to me to be like, oh my god, let's read it. I'm unhauling Pure by Julian Baggett, only because it's a dystopian and it's not one that sparks joy. Why are we unhauling that? Oh, because we have 2 copies. We don't need 2 copies. I am unhauling all of my MMLs only because I don't think I'm ever going to reread them. Like I said, I don't gravitate towards contemporary romance. And I've heard horrible things about Famous in a Small Town from MML's fans, so I'm just unhauling. If I want to read that, I can listen to the audiobook. I have read these other 3. This Adventure Ends is still one of my favorite, like, YA contemporary novels. It's not one that I feel like stands the test of time in the sense of I need to keep it. I have a few over there that I will forever keep, like Fangirl and Eleanor Park, Turtles All the Way Down, Chaos of Standing Still, ones like that are like top tier, like Serpent King and stuff, that'll stay, but this doesn't feel like it fits. Same with First and Then and Foolish Hearts. Both were good books, just I will never reread. This one may be a little bit shocking, but we are unhauling This Poison Heart by Kaylin Barron only for the fact that we have a really pretty Owl Crate edition already on our shelves in the blues somewhere. Yeah, we have the really pretty Owl Crate edition, and we don't need 2 copies. And then Sterling finally convinced me to unhaul these 3. I was keeping them for kind of nostalgic value, and then I was like, wait, I didn't read these in high school. Why am I keeping these for nostalgic value? I'm never going to reread them. And that is The Hunger Games. Honestly, I don't know what happened to the covers. Why is it that every single person who shows The Hunger Games in hardback don't know what happened to their covers? I have seen on like 24 different booktubers like shelves these same editions with no covers. What the hell, people? So it's like, I don't have covers. I don't want to buy covers. I don't care. It can go away. So that is our unhaul. If we're unhauling any of your favorite books, I apologize. It's nothing personal. It's just, we want to be able to look at our shelves and be like, oh my god, I love everything on it. Or like, oh, that, I want to read that. Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh, that's an all-time favorite author. Like we have some on the shelf that could go into this eventually. We just don't know. Like, I'm still on the fence on if I want to keep Victoria Aveyard after some of the controversy that she's now done. But that's neither here nor there. But that's all I've got for you guys. If you're new, hit that subscribe. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. Yeah, like I said, all of these will be probably gone next weekend. And it'll probably be gone before y'all even see this video. Because I know we're going to have price books next weekend. The second weekend in April as a date. And we're just going to get rid of these and just walk around. Because we get paid Tuesday. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Remember, kids, always be fabulously yourself. Bye.